Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Skill37, and in today's video, I'll be reviewing for the Xbox 360 Crysis 2. This game is really awesome. Like, I just cannot believe how much fun I'm having with the online. It is taking up all my gaming time next to the Xbox Live Arcade game Torchlight and Dynasty Warriors 7, which I also picked up. This game is just absolutely awesome. And if you hear random noises, like just like really random noises, that's my dog sitting right next to me. He likes to bite his paw a lot for whatever reason. But before I get on to the review, check these out, guys. Woo, sweetness. These are Gunner gaming shades designed for people like me, who, like an idiot, like to sit very close to their TVs. Plus, my TV is 55 inches, fucking humongous, so that can easily fuck my eyes up. A gaming session for me is typically 2 to 3 hours, if not longer. If I really have nothing else to do, I can play as long as 5 to 6 hours, and I have no shame in saying that. I'm a gamer, a big fucking deal. And playing for a long time can take a toll on your eyes. You ever play for like an extended period of time, or people who play PC games, like you play like WoW or something along them lines. You ever notice your eye starts to like pulse or something like that? It happens to my eyes, and I refuse to wear my glasses. I wear glasses, for driving purposes and shit like that. I'm like half blind, and if I wear my glasses inside the house and I play my video games, it makes the TV so fucking clear it actually hurts my eyes. So I tend to play video games without my glasses on, but then playing for an extended period of time hurts my eyes. So I decided to get these glasses. Cost me $80, pretty pricey, but these used to be over $100. And these are the latest models, sponsored by MLG. And I read a lot of reviews, seen a couple YouTube videos, and everyone's like just praising the shit out of these glasses. Everything's basically yellow, but that's for a different video. I will review these gaming shades in a future video. Also, be on the lookout for the next podcast. We'll be recording a podcast tonight. So if you record tonight, it should be up by tomorrow morning or the next day or whatever. Just be on the lookout. I'll leave a link to the podcast and video description. Just check on it on a weekly basis. So let's get on to the review of Crysis 2. Crysis 2 caught me by surprise. I did not think I'd ever find an FPS to successfully combine everything I liked about Call of Duty and Battlefield and Halo. There's things about every FPS I like. Hence the reason why I play lots of FPS. I don't really, pledge my allegiance to one FPS. I love the Call of Duty games, Killzone, Battlefield. I play a little Halo once in a blue moon, but I like them all. I'm an FPS gamer. I like to play different kinds of FPSs. I don't want to play the same thing over and over. I want different stuff. It's really rare that a company can make a game that combines everything I like about FPS in general and put it in one. And on top of that, it plays very well. On top of a very long, satisfying single-player campaign, you have a very addicting, fun multiplayer. It is wonderful, this game. Wonderful. So let's talk about the actual categories and stuff. The story, without trying to ruin too much, especially how you obtain the suit, which is totally badass. But there's this suit, it's the nano suit, and it grants the user, he turns him into a fucking super soldier. He can cloak himself, he can take bullets like a champion, he grants him super strength, and the person within the suit, like I say their name, should be dead. And with the suit, the character is like Superman, basically, like a walking corpse. And an alien race and private military governments are after this one dude in this fucking suit. And it's like several stories, like several different concepts in one, all after just this one fucking suit. And then, as you're playing the game, the story evolves. The characters you meet are actually very interesting, and that's really rare for an FPS game. Then when you get to a point where you think you're gonna beat the game, and then you have an extra hour or two added to it, I'm like, whoa, this story is nice. This is a good story. But the first game took place in the jungle, and this second game takes place in New York City. And wow, this is one of the best reincarnations of New York I've ever seen in a video game. Really good job. Like, I recognize so many areas when it came to New York. Typically games that recreate cities and whatnot. They just take ideas and they just add a couple buildings, like a couple of structures that look like, well, they try to recreate the area, but not 100%. In Crysis 2, I recognize even street names. I'm like, holy shit, like, I've been there. But Crysis 2, story-wise, is excellent. You can definitely buy this game. I'm saying it right now, early in the review. You can buy this game just for the story. It will take you 7 to 10 hours to beat. It took me about 7 hours and 30 minutes to beat. I died a lot because I fucked up a couple times, but you got a lot of fun, a lot of action. It starts off slow. I'm not gonna lie, it starts off slow. Like the first hour or two is generally slow. You don't fight that many enemies. You do a lot of traveling. You get to enjoy the game's nice graphics engine. The game teaches you how to play little by little. Then when you get to the middle, from the middle to the end, it's just crazy non-stop action, over the top fucking nonsense with the action. I love the way the story just progresses. Wonderful, wonderful experience with the single player campaign alone. So if you're not looking to, throw $60 down for another game, but you want a game to really, you want to enjoy something really good, Crysis 2. If you're not going to buy it, you got to rent it. That single player campaign is nice. Talking about the sound effects, the fucking mastermind, Hans Zimmer, did the soundtrack for this game. If you don't know who Hans Zimmer is, like, whoa, where have you been? He's the man behind the Modern Warfare soundtrack. Modern Warfare 1 and 2 had wonderful soundtrack, especially Modern Warfare 2. And the same dude does the soundtrack for Crysis 2. So the overall ambiance, orchestra, musical score is excellent. When it comes down to gun sounds, it's everything you expect from an EA game. Wonderful gun sounds. Voice acting is on point. I have zero complaints about the sound effects whatsoever. So next category, the controls. Beautiful controls. This game reminds me about just like in stuff like Battlefield Bad Company 2. Battlefield Bad Company 2 did not have a true weight system like Killzone. It had very smooth responsive controls, but depending on what gun you had equipped, that's how fast it turns. So in this game, if you have a submachine gun, your character runs like a fucking bullet, and he turns really quickly. If you have a light machine gun, all of a sudden your controls feel like really weighted and shit. It's real nice. It's very responsive, smooth. Plays like any other typical FPS. There's a sliding system, the weapon switching systems like any other FPS. My only complaint about the controls is the grenade system. Since left bumper is used to activate your armor and right bumper is used to activate your stealth, there is no grenade button. So to use your grenades in Crysis 2, you gotta press the weapon swap button twice. You gotta press it twice real fast. So unless you press that shit real fast, you might just switch to your secondary. You're not gonna switch to your grenade. That can get really fucking annoying in multiplayer. I cannot tell you how many times I fucked that up. I'm in the middle of a gunfight. I want to switch to my grenade, right? Toss it against the wall, make a run for it and shit. And I gotta switch to my secondary, and I'm like, fuck. It annoys the shit out of me. So the controls, while great, very responsive, and has a nice slight weight system to them, that fucking the grenade system just annoys the shit out of me. Annoys the living shit out of me. I cannot tell you that's like my one real complaint with the game. Like in all honesty, like I'm just gonna praise the game for the rest of this review. The rest of this review, you're gonna hear nothing but good. The whole grenade system just sucks ass. Like I hate it. But once you get used to it, I mean, it's all good. But damn it, fuck. So the controls good, but the fucking grenade system sucks. Let's talk about the graphics. Now, let's leave graphics for last. Let's talk about the online multiplayer. Online multiplayer is fast-paced. It's it utilizes auto matchmaking. It's a party system. It ranks 1 through 50. The game utilizes a perk system and suit abilities. And as you progress through the ranks, you unlock points. You unlock points, which you will then use to buy the guns you want. And then as you if you use a lot of stealth abilities, you unlock modules to unlock more stealth abilities. Use your armor abilities. You unlock more stuff to unlock more armor abilities. Depending on the way you play, that's when you unlock shit. So if you're really heavily reliant on stealth, you're gonna find yourself unlocking a lot of stealth equipment. And if you play like me, try to utilize everything. Like I have everything balanced out. Like my armor, my power, and my stealth systems all like the same fucking rank. I'm currently level 27. I've been playing the shit out of this game online. I fucking love it. It's really fun. All right, even online, the graphics are really, really nice. But online has, you know, your free for all, your team deathmatch, a King of the Hill variant, capture the flag, two other modes which I really haven't played, but I'll leave that in the video description below. The team deathmatch and the free for all and the King of the Hill variant and capture the flag are all I really want to play. They're fun as fuck, dude. Fun as fuck. When you die, you don't gotta wait 20 seconds to respawn. You respawn like in 4 or 5 seconds. It's real nice. There's barely any frame rate issues. The only time you're ever gonna experience frame rate issues online or in single player is when like there's just total fucking cluster fucking chaos on your screen, like 5 grenades going off at once and shit. Other than that, it's smooth sailing in the multiplayer. Multiplayer is outstanding. I have not had this much fun in multiplayer since Bad Company 2. I'm not gonna lie, people are gonna hate me for this. I'm having more fun with Crysis 2 than I am with Killzone 3. People ask me, why don't I ever play my PS3 anymore? I've been on my Xbox like a madman. I've been playing that Dragon Age, that Crysis 2, that Torch Snipe on the Xbox Live Arcade. I'm about to download that Dishwasher Vampire or something shit. Playing that Dynasty Warriors 7. I'm really enjoying my Xbox, guys. I mean, I had an Xbox for a PS3, so it's kind of obvious that I would eventually go back to the Xbox. I'm waiting for all the PS3 exclusives to come out. I'm not done with my PS3. I absolutely love my PS3. The SOCOM beta is the shit. But at the moment, I'm really getting a lot of, you know, excitement and fun out of Crysis 2, especially Dynasty Warriors 7. Dynasty Warriors 7 is the truth. I don't give a fuck what the reviews say. I love Dynasty Warriors. Oh my god. 1 second. My throat is dry. But the multiplayer is excellent. So far, I've been praising the game, except the shitty-ass grenade mechanics and shit. Let's talk about the graphics. The graphics, it's hard to explain. The graphics are both... The graphics are not the best there are, and at the same time, they're absolutely the best graphics you'll ever fucking see. And it's really hard to explain. I'm going to explain it in a second. Let's get this out the way. The graphics are not better than Killzone 2, 3, or Uncharted 2. They are not better. I have a badass TV. I am a very fucking geeky guy. I understand all the tricks of the trade on how to make games look better with proper lighting and shading. Uncharted 2, Killzone 3 look 100% outstanding, even up close. When you go up to your TV, even the most retarded object that doesn't need graphics has graphics, right? There's barely anything wrong with Killzone 2, 3, and Uncharted 2 graphic-wise. They're unmatched console-wise. But I have to give Crytek, EA, credit. This game looks comparable to, you know, Killzone 2 and 3, and it's a multi-platform game. Consider that Killzone 2 and 3 and Uncharted 2 utilize the power of Blu-ray technology. This game is on a DVD. On a DVD. And it is impressing the fucking world. That's skill. The team behind this game took everything the Xbox 360 had to offer and created a wonderful game. Now, obviously, the game's going to look 1,000 times better on PC. But in terms of a console game, this is the best looking multi-platform game to date. This is the best looking Xbox 360 game. It may not beat Killzone 2, 3, and Uncharted 2, but god damn it does it come close. And that's extremely impressive considering this is on a DVD. It is not utilizing Blu-ray technology. It is utilizing DVD technology. All right? When you play a single-player campaign, your mind will be blown by how open the world is. This is not a linear FPS. Every time you get into a different situation, you are presented with a plethora of options to how you're going to progress or take on your enemies. All right? This game is beautiful. It is fucking beautiful. It may not top Killzone 2 and 3 and Uncharted 2, but I will say this. Fuck, is it a good-looking game? And it's multi-platform. I cannot stress that enough. There is talent in this team behind this game. Incredible talent. Oh, before I end this review, the AI in this game could use some work. Yes, they did patch the AI just recently. It's still a little wonky. The AI ain't that good, but that does not deter from the experience whatsoever. I give this game a 9.8. 2 points away from the 10 that I gave Killzone 3. This game is fucking phenomenal. Why does Killzone 3 beat Crysis 2? Because the graphics. Dude, the graphics in Killzone 2 and 3 are like, they're so good, they're stupid. That's all I like to say. They're so fucking good, they're stupid. But Crysis 2 came close. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Catch you guys next video. I'll be reviewing these glasses and shit, and fucking wow, my screen just went like blank. Whoa. But remember the podcast I'm gonna do, guys, tonight. It's gonna be me, Koopa, and possibly Killzone 4190. I remember I asked a lot of people for like the little resume. I got a lot of them, and I get back to most of y'all because a couple of you guys I just didn't like. I just got a bad vibe from you, or I just thought you didn't know what the fuck you're talking about. But Killzone 4190, one of the original hosts, might be back, and a lot of you guys wanted him over everybody else. Even though Killzone 4190, basically all he ever did was, yeah, and haha. And everyone seemed to love that about him. So, yeah. Look up for that podcast. I'll review these. And that's about it. Everything I just stated will be in the video description below. And if you would like to play with me in Crysis 2, do not fucking add me unless you're good as hell, because I roll with a fucking beast team in Crysis 2 right now. If you want to play with me in Crysis 2, you kill their first shield, has to be over 1.50, and your win-loss ratio has to be over 2.50. That's my stats. My stats are off the hook in this game. Like, just straight beast in everybody. But, add me, LOL Skill87, and final score, once again, 9.8. And that's it. Peace.